So for 11.6, this is going to be a lab. A lab, in my mind, in terms of mathematics. You've done labs in science class, but you haven't really done a lab in math class. Well, what's a lab? A lab is where, in my mind, what I'm doing is I'm not going to give you notes for it. You should be able to read what the worksheet says and then answer the questions appropriately. It's going to ask you or tell you to do something. You do it, and then what you're going to be doing on the worksheet is writing down your observations. This is a lab. What does that mean to Mr. Promo? The lab means you are supposed to be able to do everything by reading the worksheet and actually doing it. If you don't know how to do something, then you need to go back and read the worksheet. For example, the only thing you may not know is a vertex, but it tells you what that is right there at the very top of the worksheet. And then it tells you what you're going to do. It says you're going to go to Desmos.com. Yes, you need a smartphone today. You might need to, I don't have a smartphone because mine got taken away. Oh, I'm sorry. Your parent must have disciplined you, and that's okay, right? Sometimes parents take away phones from their kids, and that is the real life situations that some parents do. Anyhow, with that being said, then you use a friend's phone because it's the same stuff for each of you. You guys can do this together. It doesn't matter. When you go to Desmos.com, let me figure out which one is here we go. This one. This one. When you go to Desmos.com, there's that blank graph and this so on. It says on your worksheet that you need to go to the menu bar. And if you don't know where the menu bar looks like, let me square this up. It's the one that has the 3 horizontal bars. You click on that. It tells you, pick the one that says Parabola Standard Form. It's right here on the left-hand side. I click it, and I open up the graph. And it has things called sliders. You get to play around with what happens with A, what happens with B. You can grab these things and slide them around and see what happens to your graph. And so as you are doing these questions, you're going to answer what observations do you have when you change the A value or the B value or the C value. And you're going to write those on a separate sheet of paper. And then you're going to answer the question when it says it. You observe and you figure out what the answer is based off of your observations. That's a lab. So I'm going to give you the rest of the time for you to play on your phones appropriately using smartphones to find Desmos.com and answer the questions from the worksheet on a separate sheet of paper.